Hey guys, Tolo here. Today I will be going over some of my add-ons. You guys have been asking for quite a long time now, and what add-ons do I use? And I do believe I made a video back in 2011, although it has been a while, but I haven't really changed my add-ons that much. I don't use that many add-ons to be honest, but let's take a look at it anyways. These are my add-ons. Got NPC scan, got Alcoholic, I got Atlas loot, of course. Auctioneer, although I am still debating if I want to switch over to Auctionator, but Auctioneer is what I've been using for the longest time. I'm using the Bean Counter, that's for Auctioneer as well. Bug Grabber, which is a very nice add-on, together with Bug Sack. Crab Away, I couldn't live without it, honestly. Got some data store. What is that for? I don't even know. That's probably for my alcoholic add-on, isn't it? Debuff filter. EPGP. I don't even need that anymore. I need to uninstall that. Gladius 5. GatherMate 2 data. Well, I'm using GatherMate, and right now my GatherMate 2 data is out of out of date. I need to update that if they even got an update. Multi-shot, Omen 3, Omni CC. I got Overachiever. I got Postal. I got Prod. I got Quads, Recount, and this one RSA. It's like Rally's Spell Announcer. It's pretty good add-on. I like that. Of course, I got Deadly Spasmod. I got that's about it. I got the Super Guild Invite for some reason. Okay, so let's take a look. That is my add-on list, and let's go in, log into the game, and I can maybe explain a little bit further. Oh, and did I mention debuff filter? I probably didn't, but that is probably the most important add-on that most of you guys are probably interested in. Well, first of all, what kind of add-ons do I use? Yeah. What do you see right now is that right here you can see all the icons. That is the debuff filter add-on, and let's go ahead and use one of them. And now you can see I'm using like all of my cooldowns like a madman, and you can see numbers on. Yeah, you can see numbers down on my action bars, and that is the cooldown, right? How long time till the ability is gonna be ready again. That add-on is called Omni CC, which is very nice. So I can easily track how long till my add-on or till my ability is ready again, which is very nice. And then it's gonna, I couldn't live without it. It's a nice add-on. And for the chat, you will notice I have the timestamps in the chat. On top of that, that is the add-on called Prod 3, I believe. And it got a lot of nice options to it, which I haven't honestly adjusted. But it used to be a really good add-on, but over time Blizzard have kind of been adding a lot of those features. They've been taking the features from those add-ons and been implementing in game, so it's not as relevant anymore, but it's still very nice to use. And I use Prod 3 for my chat. That's what I like. What other thing is there to say? Well, I don't use any back add-ons, and there's a very good reason for that. I simply don't like it. I like the good old Blizzard's back system as well. I don't use any action bars. I don't use Bartender or LUI or whatever all those different add-ons is called that completely changes your action bars. I used that back in Wrath of the Lich King, but I don't really like it. And on top of that, it is a lot easier for noobs and beginners and people who's not that much into World of Warcraft. I got people who just started playing World of Warcraft, and if they're looking at I've actually had in the beginning I had a lot of complaints back in Wrath of the Lich King. They couldn't figure out. They didn't know what was going on my screen because I was using Bartender, and I didn't even configure Bartender that much. So I decided way back then in Wrath of the Lich King, when I started making YouTube videos, I'm not gonna use Bartender. I don't even like it myself. And if people can't figure out what is going on my screen when I'm making videos, why even use it? So there you go. That is why I'm not using Bartender. And of course I'm using Atlas Loot. I'm not using it as much anymore. Back in the old days, I was using it like all the time, but now I'm not using it that much. I do once in a while when there's like, yeah, actually, it's more like nowadays. It's more like I use the dungeon journal honestly when I want to check the loot for the newest raid boss. Then I just use the dungeon journal. But if I want to go back in time and just look at the tier set, like let's take Warrior Tier 1 for example, then it's very nice to use if you want to. And what do I use? Well, I use Bucksack, basically just catching all the. You know how it's so annoying when the game is when you're playing PvP and suddenly you have an add-on making some sort of error, and it's gonna pop up on top of your screen, and you need to click the window, click the cross up here. That's so annoying. And I got this add-on that is gonna catch all of them and just gonna keep them. Right now, I already got like 2 errors, and they're basically preventing them to like pop up on the screen. Although I do believe somewhere in the options, I don't even know where. Somebody told me you could actually just disable it from the standard Blizzard menu. Yeah. I'm trying to think, is there any more add-ons I kind of missed? Of course, there's Overachiever, which is very nice if you're missing a lot of achievements. I'm going to show it to you guys here. Let's say I need a... this would have been much easier if I logged into my other characters. You can see here. Right. Got my mind on my money. You can see that. I'm holding the mouse over it right now. It will tell me that I've already completed the previous achievements within this category. There's like got my mind on my money, 100 gold to 1,000 gold, 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold. All of those parts I've completed those, and that's very very nice. It will also tell me. Oh, it's probably easier if let's see if somebody linked a. Darn it. Okay, let's link a achievement to ourselves. Let's link it here. That's the higher learning, and now I can click on it, and it will tell me achievement, and it will basically tell me by just. It's really hard to explain for me, really. It's been a while since I've been using the standard. Overachiever is just really nice. If somebody links you an achievement, you can see your own progress on that achievement. Say they're gonna link you the Battlemaster achievement. They're gonna link that to you, and you haven't completed it yet. Then you can click on their link to Battlemaster, and you can see how much do you need to complete by yourself. And of course you can go up and add a lot. You can track, if you have like certain goals, certain achievements you want to do, you can put them into the tracking list, and just add them so you know, okay, I need to complete that just for your own purpose. And of course there is the suggestion, if there's like if you like get into a new instance, into a new questing zone or whatever, or maybe into a battleground or raid instance or something, you can always go to and you don't know quite what kind of achievements can I do in this zone. You don't know that. You can always go to suggestion, and it will tell you what achievement do you need to do in your zone. Well, for me, in Stormwind, I have one achievement left that I need to do. I need to kill 50 enemies in any of the home cities, and I've killed 27. Yeah, I've only killed 27. And then of course you can search for the achievements, and yeah, that's very very nice. I don't use it as much as I used to, because now I got kind of 14,000 achievements. But it was very very nice back in the old days when If you wanted to look, let's say you don't have insane in the membrane, right? Okay, this is what I used it back in 2009, 2010, and etc. Um, and Lawmaster, same thing goes with that. You don't have insane in the membrane. You can't find insane in the membrane. It is hidden from you. You cannot find it. No matter how much you try, you cannot find it. Unless you have it, you can find it. Sure, not a problem. But if you don't have it and you're currently working on it, and you don't know how many of the current objectives that you have achieved, you can actually use this add-on. You can go into search and you can type insane. And of course, you need to include the hidden achievements. So there we go. I can search it. I found insane. Let's say there's a lot of other feed of strings. I can search. Let's see. Well, it's been a while. I haven't honestly used that add-on for a long time, but it's very, very nice, honestly. Okay, what other? Of course, there's Omen 3. I'm using that to keep, especially when I'm tanking. Okay, you don't need to use it that much anymore, but I'm using this add-on to keep aware of my thread. So basically, when the tank is pulling, or if I'm tanking myself, it's very good to know what kind of thread are you pulling. Also to keep to make sure that you're doing what you're usually doing. I mean, if you're suddenly doing a lot less thread than you usually are, there's something wrong, and you can easily tell by that add-on. Then of course I have the recount add-on. Recount show right here that will tell you how much damage you have done. And then I got the auctioneer add-on. Basically, I shouldn't explain the auctioneer add-on. Basically, just scan the auction, and it will know what kind of prices I can put stuff up for. I can easily put things into post. Oh, there's no. Okay, I could sell Abyss crystal for about 2 gold and 39 silver. I should need to explain that add-on. What other things do I have? I have the multi-shot add-on. If you guys noticed, just recently I put out a video. Basically the video called I Am Back. Yep, that is the video. If you go to that video, you'll see I've posted a lot of screenshots. And that is basically what I've been using this add-on for. The add-on multi-shot will have a lot of different options for whatever they want to take screenshots of. Whenever you get a new achievement, or your guild levels up, or your guild achievements, or trade windows, 5-minute instances, or whatever. Or just you can also make a timeline so it will take screenshots every 20 minutes, or every 5 minutes, or every 60 minutes. Yeah, just for those of you who like to collect screenshots. Honestly, I haven't used it that much. Just recently installed it. Then of course there's the other add-on that will that I have adjusted a lot on. That is the Realize Spell Announcer, and you probably noticed already. Okay, I've too much disabled right now. But if I was in a group, that would be a lot of chat. You know when you could see that in any of my PvP videos. Go to any of my PvP videos. You will see whenever I use a shield wall, it will come up in the chat. Whenever I use a rallying cry, it will come up in the chat. Whenever I use a spell reflect, it will come up in the chat. Right now, I've disabled, so it will not come up in the Sage chat. Only when I'm in a party, or if I'm in a raid group. There's a lot of adjustment you can do to that, and that's what I've done. So, yeah, just useful information. For me personally, I don't want to be spamming, but for me it's useful information. And sometimes for my healers too, whenever I'm raiding, it would be nice for them to know, okay, I just used shield wall, and so whenever I press the shield wall button, it will tell them I used shield wall. And whenever a shield wall runs out, it will tell them shield wall has now ended. That is a very good information for the healer in a raid instance. Or if I'm using the banner to do more damage, to do more crit damage. The banner, I for some reason don't remember what it's called right now, which is very embarrassing, but that's I guess that is what you get from not having played the warrior class for a while now. Wow, this is embarrassing. I still hate the banner. I don't like the banner. I just macro it into my other abilities. I don't know why Blizzard thought it would be a good idea to give the banner to warriors. Give it to the paladins, honestly. Although it is kind of nice to intervene and safeguard towards the banner, no problem. Okay, so that was that other add-on. Then what else do I got? I got the EPGP. I'm gonna uninstall that. Uh, yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. And there we go. That was my add-ons. A lot of you guys have been asking. Oh wait, Alcoholic add-on. I need to show you guys that one. Basically, if it will tell you, it's a very nice add-on. So if you have multiple characters, if you like to be leveling, or maybe you're playing multiple level 90 characters, yeah, you can easily keep track of that with this add-on. Right now, I'm looking at this realm. I can see, okay, on this realm, I got a total level of, with all of my levels combined, my total level is 961. I got 51,000 gold. I've been playing 447 days. And this is my average item level on the characters I got. This is the currently rested XP I got on my characters. This is the XP that I got on my characters. This is the amount of time I've played. This is the gold. And very nice add-on to keep track of that. You can even include all of your realms, all of your characters. And I haven't been logging on to all of my characters yet. I don't think so. So I don't. You need to log on to all of your characters before they kind of start counting. But not only that, this add-on will also tell you if you're having a cooldown ready. Let's say a profession cooldown. You know how cooldowns reset at midnight. It used to be at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now it's midnight. So you have that. You can make shark crystals, right? Yeah, you can make shark crystals, and every single profession got some unique sort of cooldown. It will basically tell you 15 minutes before it is going to be available. It's going to tell you, hey, you got this profession cooldown ready in 15 minutes, or it's going to tell you, you let's say you're in multiple guilds. You got one character in a raiding guild, you got another character in a PvP guild. You signed up for different one character you signed up for a PvP event, the other character you signed up for a raiding event. And basically, if you're logged on to another character, then Alcoholic will remind you, hey, you got in 15 minutes, you got a PvP, you got a raided battleground group event going on that character on that server. Well, that's good information if you for some reason forgot and you're like leveling on one of your low level characters. So that's very good information to know. And also it's very nice here, you can just keep in track of how much XP you got on different characters and how much rested XP if you want to do that. You can also see what kind of bags they got, if they visited the bank or not. You can check out what kind of skills do they got. This realm, you can see all the skills, all the professions. How you can see my mage got a 600 in mining and herbalism, my warrior 600 enchanting and jewel crafting, and down you can just very easy to look at. Then you can see the activity. Okay, this is not always correct. And keep in mind, if you're using this add-on, you want to be logging out properly. Click down here on the computer, log out. Click on that. Click that. You don't want to use the shortcut by pressing Alt F4 or something like that. Don't do that. You want to log out properly. If you're going to use that add-on, log out properly. It will be a lot easier. It will track things properly. And what else? There's something else about this add-on. You can easily look your characters through. You can look. Oh, this is what I got in the bags on Sylvanas. This is what I got in my bags. You can look at what you got on and you can even look at auctions and mails, and wow, there's a and you can switch between your characters. So basically, if you're like on one character, let's say I'm right now on my warrior, and I want to know, do I have that item on my mage? What items do I have? I can easily check that. I can see, oh, I got a ghost iron ore. That's very, very nice to know. And I can also check how many mounts and companions, although that is not very that isn't needed anymore. Also, if you got auction house on different characters, you can easily check up on that. You can check the guild, and yeah, there's just a lot of different things. Things I'm not even using, but I'm sure that would be useful to some people. You can easily track the achievements, although yeah, that is not very useful anymore because yeah, now we got shared achievements. And here is the agenda. You can easily see, you can easily see all the events that is going on for your character, or for all of your characters. I believe it will show all of the events going on right in here. If you got like any events going on, here's the grid. That is basically the gear you got on your characters. You can look at the rotations, currency, tabards, companions, and all that good stuff. There's so much stuff you can do with this add-on. One of the things I use the most with this alcoholic add-on is, of course, it's very nice to for me easily to check how much XP do I have on a character, how much rested XP do I have. That will give me some motivation to see, hey, my DK got 70% XP and 97% rested. That will be very, very easy to level up. I get motivation by that. Honestly, but that is not what I'm using the add-on most for. This add-on is very, very nice. Also, you can like easily take your mouse, hold mouse over like a item or something. I can take the mouse over the mode of harmony, and I can easily check. Okay, Ansgar got 1 in the back. Chucks, my warrior, got 4. My rogue got 6. My priest got 4. My paladin got 8. Let's say this was enchanting materials. I can easily see, okay, spirit dust. I got 32 in my bags on my warrior, 5 on my rogue, 17 on my DK, and 10 on my warlock. That is very, very nice. If you're like currently crafting a leveling up a profession, tailoring. You're leveling up tailoring. You want to know, do you have any cloth on any of your other characters? You can easily figure that out by this add-on. Or if somebody asks you, hey, do you got any spirit dust on you? Let's say somebody whispers you, hey, Tolo, do you got any spirit dust on you? They will link you spirit dust, and you're like, no, I don't have any spirit dust on my warrior, but I could easily click here and I can check, but I do have 5 on my rogue, 17 on my DK, and 10 on my warlock. Let me just quickly relog and get that for you. Now that's easy as well. Anyways, guys, I believe I've been talking too much, but I hope this video was helpful to you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking what add-ons do I use, and honestly, I don't use that many add-ons. Especially, I don't use add-ons that changes my layout. I'm just a very standard guy, you know. I use a few add-ons that will help me with other tasks, but that is just very useful and information. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and tell me, what add-ons do you use? And please, guys, if you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.